number 9 of the Rockstar Energy Drink Pro Series right here at Burnt Ridge. We haven't been here in a long time, so we'll see what happens on the track. Let's get to the action right now.
All right, here we go. Riders loading into the gate. It's going to be Harriman, Wilson, Breida, Howell, Halliger, Lindstad, Harding Jr., Barnes, Harville, Hansford showing up here the first 10, and then also Enix Jr., Segal, Worcester, Allen, and Rogers going to round out your 450 Pro Moto number 2. Loading into that motosport.com starting line. Started out as a grass start. At the beginning of the weekend, who's going to grab the whole shot? Down low, it's the Honda. It's the 609. The Segal, he is pushed out wide, though. Looked like Enix Jr. trying to sneak around the inside. But Trey is going to grab it aboard that Honda on the 609. Enix is going to follow him in second up here at Burnt Ridge as they run through the trees. Now getting the green flag coming across the starting line, or excuse me, the finish line for the first time. Trey Segal still with that lead over the other Honda rider of Sean Wilson. Sean Wilson in the number 2 spot as they head back over and up into the woods for the first time here in Moto number 2. Looks like Enix Jr. So starting out from the beginning with a problem. He's not going to be happy with that one after grabbing a nice start. So Wilson in second, Harville in third. So Harville aboard that Yamaha in third, and then it looks like Harding Jr. There's Rogers aboard that KTM 2-stroke, and the rest of your 450 Pro riders. Oh no, one rider having a problem there, falling over. Track, really cool track here at Burnt Ridge as it sneaks in and out of the woods. Definitely hard to film here. We're only limited to a few sections on the track here, but coming back by the finish line. Oh, look at that. Wilson's going to throw his front wheel underneath Trey and shoot dirt off and all over Trey as he runs around the inside of him, and Trey's going to have to settle for position number 2 now as Wilson tries to pull away, and he needs to because there's a hard charging number 91 of Chris Howell in spot number 3. There, a glimpse of Rogers still in that battle as the rest of our riders coming through and heading. Oh no! Looks like the 138 of Lindstad with a problem. The other rider on the YZ 252 stroke. So a couple of 2-stroke 250s finding their way in the 450A class. Back to the battle at the top of the hill. Oh wow! Did he make the pass as he goes outside of camera? Here's Rogers trying to keep. I think it was Harding Jr. there, try to keep him at bay. And the 17 of Breida coming by aboard the Honda. Worcester all alone on the Suzuki, and actually Harville there on the Suzuki coming by. Back towards the battle for the front. Really technical rhythm section as they head down the back and over the tabletop into the very front part of the track and down that front straightaway, which has the double and the finish line kind of single table. And they come around through that fusion graphics section, and Wilson still with the lead. Wilson trying to battle himself back into shape the whole season here at the Rockstar Energy Drink Pro Series. This round number 9, so second motos. He's only got 2 motos left at round number 10 that'll happen tomorrow. But underneath the hot temperatures today at the track. I don't know the exact temperature at the track or racing service temperature. Luckily enough, we are here in the trees, but around the rest of the Portland metro area and southwest Washington, record-breaking temperatures of over 100 degrees. So we're lucking out a little bit here in the trees as the rest of the riders in the battle. Breida just kind of cruising around there in the back right now, trying to get some sort of a momentum going, some sort of a race going. But man, the race is for the lead right here as Wilson tries to keep the 91 of Hal at bay, and Hal trying to make everything work as it looks like they get the 2-lap board. So 2 laps to go here in Moto number 2 here at Burnt Ridge, the Rockstar Energy Drink Pro Series. As Barnes off the pace on the Suzuki, the leaders come through. Can Wilson hold off the 91 of Chris Howell and get his first pro win in who knows how long, as he's kind of been, like I was saying earlier, battling back. And here Harding Jr. also trying to, this year, his first year pro. There we go, Chris Howell to the outside. Oh, he cuts underneath him. Can he keep it as they step down the off-camber there? Trey Segal still all alone in third. And there's the off-the-pace Barnes, and then the 500 of Enix Jr. Rogers with a good ride, as he's put in a lot of time here at Burnt Ridge. And there is Breida on the number 17 Honda. The 103 of Hauger. And back up to the battle for, it looks like for the lead here, as it looks like he did make that pass stick, I think around the outside of the off-camber. And there you go, white flag coming out. 1 lap left to go for Chris Howell on the number 91. Wilson trying to push him. If Chris Howell has any problems at all, then definitely he is going to get swooped up by Wilson in that number 2 spot here on the track. So final lap here for Rockstar Energy Drink Pro Series, Moto number 2 here at Burnt Ridge. Hopefully Burnt Ridge will come back in the years to follow. Rumor has it this could be the last race ever here at the facility. So if you've ever had a chance to race it, wonderful facility here in the kind of central Washington area, not too far off of I-5. There's Wilson. So Wilson only about, I don't know, 10, 15 bike lengths back. And then Trey Segal just kind of trying to roll this one in, finish out the hot day. Rogers, man, he's got the 794 all over his rear fender on the last lap. And there is Neil Allen on that Yamaha. Enix Jr. taking a peek over, like, yeah, what's happening? I'm gonna finish this one out. He's hoping for a better race. Got a good start, and then had that problem and fell over. So only a couple corners left to go here in Moto number 2, and Hal is going to finish out on top aboard his Barn Pros Yamaha as we watch the rest of the field come with that final table. And here you go, checkered flag and the win for Chris Howell underneath that motorsport.com finish line. And they're going to finish him up. And there you go, Wilson in second. Trey Segal in third. Rogers going to finish out fourth, and fifth is going to be Austin Worcester there on that 794, followed by Alan Harding, Helger, Harville, and Enix Jr. after that first lap crash is going to battle into 10th to finish up. But we'll head on down to the podium.
Down here, third again in this moto, Trey Segal. You kind of were following the whole group of guys there, kind of watching it all go down. But got to be happy with round number 9 here. You're on 2 wheels, ready to go into round 10.
Yeah, you know, it's hot. I got arm pumped fast. I got the whole shot, and once you get out front, you just kind of tighten up. It seems like to me, just out there having a good time.
Yeah. Track a little bit different here. The second set of motos, so they did a lot of grooming there in the middle part of the day. But who do you want to thank for getting you here and getting you through to tomorrow?
I'd just like to thank Motorsport Hillsboro and Duval.
There you go, man. Great moto. Third overall, unofficially there in round number 9, Trey Segal. All right, here we go. Second moto of the day. Grab yourself a second. You're in the lead there for most of the moto, but Sean Wilson, man, you got to be stoked on how round 9 here turned out.
Yeah, round 9 was great. You know, leading the moto is something different for me. I haven't led a moto in the halfway point. You know, and it's hard. It's especially pressure from Chris. He's been riding good all year long, and today, dude, his speed is so fast, and just trying to keep up with his speed and having him behind me the whole time, like just pushing me, like it's tightening up. I was riding a little over my head, but I was still being safe and being cautious where it's really skaty. He made a great pass on the off camber. Like I was tiptoeing on the inside. I'm like, he's gonna have to go around me on the outside. And sure enough, he passed me on the outside, and I was like, oh, it's scary. So,
well, there you go. Great moto, great. I think that puts you second overall for the day, if I remember right. But anyhow, who do you want to thank here for round number 9?
I'd like to thank VRT for helping me out. You know, tremendously. MRP. Motorwork, he does all the motorwork. Motorsport for helped me get the bike, and you know, Duval for putting on an awesome event. They haven't held the race here all year long or any event, and they just turned this place upside down. It's freaking, the place is awesome. Can't thank them enough for putting on the series for sure. My mom and dad, and then Chelsea, the fiance. You know, she's behind me 100%, and then Fox Racing for sure. They set me up with all the cool gear, and Moto the Northwest, man. Thank you.
There you go. Sean Wilson, second overall for the day in a Rockstar Energy Drink Pro Series. All right, down here, Moto 2 winner and actually overall winner, Chris Howell, man. Round number 9 at Rockstar Energy Drink Pro Series. You had a little battle on your hands. You made a pass on that off camber around the outside up there, just barely squeezed by. But tell us about your moto.
Yeah, it was interesting for sure. I didn't get the best start, and I came around the corner and like I don't even know, like 7th it felt like, and just made some mistakes. And actually got past a little bit, and then I had to just put my guard down and went up. I got into 3rd by the first lap, and then gone to 2nd. And freaking Sean Wilson's ripping out here and just ate his roost for a while, and then made a good pass on the outside of the off camber. It was a little sketchy, but we got her done.
Yeah, Sean Wilson's about as wide as a piano out there, huh?
I think a little wider.
Well, you made the pass on a couple laps there towards the end. Who do you want to thank here for your overall win here in round number 9?
Well, I like to thank the Vol. I like to thank Bell, Fly, Motool, Moto or Slacker by Motool. I mean, they're both the same kind of name, so it's a little tough on that one. But I like to thank all of them, Atlas and All Sport Dynamics with my wrist braces. Just without any of them, I couldn't be here. They really helped me out.
There you go, Chris Howell with your overall winner for round number 9 here at Burnt Ridge.
You gotta get off your ass. You gotta be heard. If you got ideas, you gotta say them. You gotta let yourself be heard.